Hello and welcome. Welcome to Holy Shift. I'm your host, Stephanie Gray. I am an artist. I am an intuitive, and I'm a creative transformation guide. But more than that, I am a seeker of truth. I am looking out into the world and seeing how things are shifting dramatically. And I like to talk about them. I like to say, hey, what if? I like to listen to other folks who are bringing in information about how we are in a time of shift. And has always been planned, and things are changing from the inside out, from the outside in. And it doesn't necessarily have to be anything to be afraid of. Change is big. I know that. I am one of the people that would, 10 years ago have just been hiding my head in the sand because I have not been a big proponent of change. But as I lean into what is happening in the world and my own process, my own wounding, my own transformation, I realize that really there isn't anything to be afraid of. It's a natural thing that's happening. And so as I have gone through certain situations in my life, I started thinking the other day, like, what is something that you really, really like to do? What's something that you could never get tired of? And what would you like to bring into the world? And what came up is this. I want to talk about what's happening. I don't want to pretend like it's not happening. I don't want to imagine that things are going to go back to the way they were, like, say, 2012 or even 5 years ago, because I don't believe that that's going to happen. And the sooner, the sooner I came to terms with that, the more I wanted to explore and the more I wanted to know. And I feel grateful that I have creativity to help me through this. I have, my spiritual beliefs and love and faith, and I have creativity. And creativity has helped me to tune into myself and to really listen when things get really muddled and really crazy out there, to listen to my inner knowing and my inner wisdom. So that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what is happening as it's happening. I want to maybe bring in what my guides have to say about things because, yeah, in the process of all of this and getting curious and using creativity as a way to delve deeper into what's going on within, I began to get information from a team of, I mean, I call them my guides, right? My team of light, because they have never led me wrong. They have never put me in harm's way. They have never felt energetically off or dark or anything like that. They've always been my friends and my guides, and they have given me some of the best information and some of the best guidance, really, um, for these times. So I'm thinking, I might share some of that. I might talk about the idea that humans are changing. Not only the earth is changing and what's going on around us, but we are changing from the inside out. Um, and just maybe creative tools or just tools in general to get through this, as in just sharing what I do. And then I'm hoping to have folks on with me and to ask questions and just have conversations about, okay, so here we are in this completely sort of disintegrating world of what we used to know. What do we want to bring in? Like, what do we want to bring in? And I want to have these conversations, and I welcome anyone's comments too. I mean, I want to bring those in too. So questions, comments. But like, what what can we build? I feel like in a way, what is happening right now is we're being given a blank canvas, so to speak, and we have the power, whether we believe it or not, we have the power to create something spectacular. So that's what I want to cover. Like I want to talk about all this stuff and really moving from a very empowered place rather than a place of, this is happening to me instead of like, how can I make this work for me? You know, how can I use that inner wisdom to help me? So that's what Holy Shift is going to be about. Plus probably a whole lot more that I don't even know, but I feel very led to do this. We'll see what happens. Um, but if you're here, thanks for coming along on the ride with me. And yeah, I hope to be doing many more of these. We'll see what happens.